Choosing the right Buddhist practice for each individual. Introduction. In Buddhism, there are numerous paths and practices designed to help individuals reach enlightenment, or at the very least, find peace and insight in their lives. However, not every practice suits every individual. Just as each person is unique in their character, background, and experiences, so too must their spiritual journey be tailored to fit their personal needs. In today's Dharma Talk, we will explore the idea of choosing the right practice or Dharma path for each individual. This will help practitioners understand that Buddhism offers a diversity of methods, and it is essential to find the one that resonates most deeply with their own temperament and life circumstances. The diversity of Buddhist practices. Buddhism offers a wide array of practices, from Zen meditation to the Pure Land chanting and the Tibetan visualization techniques. Even within the same school of thought, different methods may be emphasized. The key here is to recognize that all these practices are valid paths to the same ultimate goal of liberation from suffering. But the suitability of any given practice will depend on the individual. Some of the most well-known paths include 1. Mindfulness meditation, Vipassana. Vipassana, or insight meditation, is one of the oldest forms of Buddhist practice. It involves observing one's thoughts, sensations, and emotions in a detached, mindful manner. This practice is suitable for individuals who seek a deep understanding of the nature of their mind and wish to cultivate inner calm through direct awareness. 2. Zen meditation, Zazen. Zen meditation, often called just sitting, shikantaza, emphasizes the direct experience of the present moment, often with no specific object of focus. This practice is suitable for individuals who appreciate simplicity and the discipline of sitting in stillness, learning to let go of conceptual thinking. 3. Loving-kindness meditation, Metta. Metta meditation focuses on cultivating love and compassion towards oneself and others. It is particularly helpful for individuals who struggle with feelings of anger, resentment, or self-criticism. Through this practice, one develops a heart full of kindness and empathy for all beings. 4. Pure Land practice. Pure Land Buddhism involves reciting the name of the Amitabha Buddha in the belief that one can be reborn in the Pure Land, where it is easier to reach enlightenment. This practice is suitable for individuals who prefer a devotional approach to Buddhism and find comfort in faith and chanting. 5. Tibetan visualization practices. Tibetan Buddhism incorporates complex visualization techniques, such as imagining oneself as a deity or visualizing mandalas, along with reciting mantras. This path may be suited to individuals who have a strong imagination and prefer a practice that engages both the body and mind in a symbolic and energetic way. The importance of self-awareness. In order to choose the right practice, it is essential to cultivate self-awareness. This means understanding your own mental, emotional, and spiritual needs. Different people are at different stages of their spiritual journey, and their practice should reflect this. For example, if someone is constantly anxious or restless, a practice like mindfulness of the breath or walking meditation may be more effective than attempting a challenging, seated practice like zazen. If a person has strong devotional tendencies, they might find great joy and solace in a practice like chanting or reciting mantras, which may resonate more with their heart than silent meditation. Buddhism encourages us to know ourselves deeply so that we can better choose the practice that aligns with our natural tendencies and current circumstances. Just as one would not prescribe the same medicine for all illnesses, one should not rigidly follow a single practice without considering whether it suits one's own nature. Flexibility and openness in practice. One of the most important aspects of choosing the right practice is remaining flexible and open. Spiritual growth is not a linear process, and as we develop, our needs might change. A practice that once seemed challenging or uninspiring might later become more meaningful. Similarly, a practice that once brought great benefit might lose its potency over time. In such cases, it is not wrong to experiment with different methods. In fact, Buddha himself encouraged exploration and understanding of different practices. The key is to avoid attachment to any one method as being the only way. If we become rigid in our practice, we risk turning it into a source of suffering rather than liberation. Seeking guidance from a teacher. Though self-awareness is crucial, sometimes an individual might struggle to discern which path suits them best. In such cases, seeking guidance from an experienced teacher or mentor can be invaluable. A teacher, having gone through various stages of the spiritual path, can provide insights that help tailor a practice to the needs of the student. However, it is important to note that a teacher's role is to guide rather than dictate. Ultimately, it is up to each individual to decide which practice resonates with their heart and mind. Teachers can provide support, but the inner journey is one that each practitioner must walk alone. The role of faith and effort. Regardless of the chosen practice, two elements are essential for success: faith and effort. Faith does not mean blind belief, but rather confidence in the practice and in one's own potential for awakening. Without faith, it is easy to become discouraged when the path becomes difficult. Effort is equally important. Whatever practice one chooses, it requires consistent effort and dedication. There will be days when the mind is restless and the practice seems to yield little progress. But just like cultivating a garden, spiritual growth requires patience, regularity, and care. Conclusion. Choosing the right Buddhist practice is a deeply personal process. It requires knowing oneself, being open to exploration, and maintaining flexibility in one's approach. Whether you gravitate towards mindfulness, devotion, compassion, or visualization, what matters most is the sincerity of your effort and the willingness to let go of preconceived notions. Ultimately, all practices in Buddhism aim toward the same goal: freedom from suffering and the realization of enlightenment. By choosing the practice that resonates with your heart, you can embark on a journey that is not only effective, but also joyful and deeply fulfilling. May each of you find the path that leads you to peace, wisdom, and awakening.
Thanks for watching. If you find this video meaningful, please share it with others. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more great content.